All right, we've got about 4 more minutes before we start class. If you guys want to be doing something to get yourself started, you guys can definitely use your Scream Stick or bow staff. Right now, I'm going to use my Scream Stick so I can show you how to do it with my Scream Stick. You're going to practice rolling the boat. Notice how one end of my stick is colored, one end of my stick's not. So I'll just start with the color end on top. Color end goes down. You go pinky to pinky. Switch your grip. Look, now it's the new side that's up. It goes down pinky to pinky. So you can start practicing that spin as you wait for us to start class in about 3 more minutes. And I will go in more detail over that in class towards the end. So what does it look like? Especially if you're being careful about the space that you're in. While you guys are getting ready for class, we've got about 3 more minutes before we start class. You can practice your bow staff twirl. Once again, I'll start it slowly real fast, and we're going to go over this in more detail. So Miss Charlie, you start with one end up. That end goes down. You row behind you. You flip your palm up. As soon as your palm's up, you go pinky to pinky and reset your grip. The new end goes down on the other side. It flips. Palm up is where you go pinky to pinky. So eventually, this is how it starts to look. And we will go over this in more detail at the end of class, or towards the end of class. 2 more minutes to just start to be kind of warming up your body a little bit. It's kind of what we're doing here with our bow staff. Sorry. All right, Hill family, you will need your Scream Stick or your bow staff, which I'm assuming you probably haven't gotten your bow staff. So you'll need one Scream Stick, and that will be our stand-in for bow staff. It's also a great stand-in when you don't have much room. Ever say hello to Alice? She's trying to jump into the karate class.
Aww.
Outside of the karate class.
She's so cute. I love cats.
Well, that's Alice. And then Donnie, well, you can see them both probably right here. Maybe it's too dark.
I love cats too. They're so adorable.
Okay,
Here we go. And it's about time to start class. I see Jace's cat. Jace, what's your cat's name? You had to figure out which cat it was, didn't you? Oh man, I can't hear you. You're still muted, so I can't hear you. You'll have to tell me later what your cat's name is. Maybe you can unmute yourself. You got about 30 more seconds. You don't know how to. That's okay. I'm asking what the cat's name is.
If you want it. Where's the water?
Do you want to?
Yeah.
No. He's talking about the cat.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Ouch.
And our other cat is named Moon.
All right.
Who's mine? Who's my bow staff?
Awesome. All right, you guys got sticks. Make sure you tell your parents thank you, Jace, for grabbing your bow staff. Go ahead and set those to the side right now, guys, because we're about to get started. And we will need those towards the end of class, just making sure you guys had tools for class today. All right, go ahead and set those to the side. Mine's over here or over here.
I saw your other cat too. He ran.
Yes. He's looking a little disturbed right now. I think it's playtime. All right, guys, everybody come to attention. Bow courtesy. We don't have any flags to place. So position, student creed. I develop myself physically and mentally based on the Mile High Karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential in developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. Everybody come to attention. What's your goal? Black belt excellence, ma'am. All right, I certainly hope that was loud and proud. Start jogging in place for me, yes, ma'am. Start jogging in place, get those feet moving. Ready, jump. Ready, jump. Ready, jump. Ready, jump. Ready, jump. Ready, jump. Ready, down. Ready, down. Hope you guys are saying nice. Ready, down. All right, guys, hands out, feet together. 10 black belt jumping jacks. Ready, go. All right, as soon as you're done, make sure you run. Jace, stop trying to scoot backwards. I see it. Start jogging in place as soon as you're done. All right, guys, hands out, feet together. 20 more jumping jacks. Ready, go. 20 more jumping jacks. Ready, go. When you're done, run. Always when you're done, run. All right, and push-up position. Yes, ma'am. 20 black belt push-ups. 20 black belt push-ups. Ready to go. And as soon as you're done, stand up and run. Miss Katie, amazing push-ups. Thank you, ma'am. Caleb, come on. I'm not looking for speed. I'm looking for black belt push-ups. Ooh, Jace, nice work. Taking your time, going all the way down, all the way back up. When you're done, run. Make sure you do them right. Get them right. Ready, jump. Ready, jump. Ready, jump. Ready, down. Ready, down. Ready, down. Caleb, stand up all the way. Start running in place. There we go. All right, guys, what you guys are going to do next is we're going to do shoulder taps for 1 minute. Shoulder taps for 1 minute. If you don't know what shoulder taps are, you're going to go down and you're going to hold the push-up position. Make sure your back is flat, tapping your shoulders. Alternating, tapping shoulders the whole time. All right, get ready, get set, and go. Come on, Caleb, keep moving. There you go. Thank you for moving the camera for Isaac so I can see him. There we go. Staying up off our knees the best that we can the whole time for 1 minute. We're halfway there, halfway there. Finish strong, guys. All right, working on building that core strength. There you go. Come on, guys, almost done. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Remember, stand up, start jogging in place. Start moving, and prepare for Chun-Ji. And begin. Make sure your hand stays in the center of your chest as you guys hold that last move. Make sure you're holding that front stance. Got hands in the center of your chest. Don't let it float out. Don't let it float down. We want to make sure it stays in the center of our chest. And reset. Prepare for yoga. And begin. Don't follow what I'm doing. The slow punch. Caleb, yoga. There you go. Jace, press. There you go. Holding that last move nice and strong. There we go. And everybody reset. Yes, ma'am. Hands off at the other. On your back. Yes, ma'am. Legs 6 inches off the ground. Hold them 6 inches off the ground. And 30 leg lifts on my count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Keep those legs straight. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. When you're done, stand up. Start rocking in place. Get those legs moving. All right, go ahead and do your hip circles. Get some stretching in. And other way. And other way. Feet together, hands above your head. Reach for your toes. Count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Legs 6 inches apart, or not 6 inches, 2 shoulder widths. 2 shoulder widths. And stretching right back into that middle. Remember, if you hold yourself up using your legs, you're not helping yourself with your stretch. Count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Walk your hands over to your left leg. Count down from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Walk your hands over to your other leg. Count down from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Back to the middle and slide into the split. Make sure your toes are up towards the ceiling. Caleb, quickly get down there. Your team's waiting on you, sir. There you go. And count down from 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Go ahead and sit back. Leave your legs wide open, reaching for the middle. All right, this week we are talking, or this whole month we're talking about visualization. Make sure you guys are working on those success skill worksheets, getting them done, as well as your visualization posters, because as soon as we get into the karate school, I would love to hang up your visualization posters in about 2 weeks from now. All right, this week we're talking about that first sentence, winning black belts. Learn to practice, mentally rehearse, and visualize the successful outcome of activities. Now remember, you're level 3, you're still gonna have to memorize this whole thing. I recommend you start working on it now, so as soon as we get into the karate school, you don't have to worry about it. So winning black belts, learn to practice, mentally rehearse, and visualize the successful outcomes of activities. So walk your, reach for one leg for me. Keeping those legs nice and wide, stretch towards one of your legs. So when we're talking about visualization, you're visualizing the successful outcomes of activities, whether that be earning your black belt, earning your next belt rank as you come to a test, visualizing the end result of a spelling test, something that goes on in school, or if you guys are in sports outside of karate, visualizing that. Go ahead and walk your hands over your other leg. Using those visualization skills to visualize and see on the inside of your brain the successful outcomes of whatever you're doing. Go ahead and walk your hands back to the middle, stand up, do hip circles. And other way. And other way. And other way. All right, guys, we're going to learn Chungmu today. So the way you prepare for Chungmu is just like you prepare for Yoguk and Chunji. You prepare for, well, with strength, you prepare at your belt knot. So everybody, when I say prepare for Chungmu, go Chungmu ma'am. Ready to prepare for Chungmu? Chungmu ma'am. All right, your first move, what we're going to do is we're going to step out with your left leg into a back stance. So you're going to step towards the left into a back stance. You're going to make an X. And then when you raise your hands, your right hand's going to go in front of you. It's going to stay open. Your right hand is going to raise above you. So your left hand is in front, your right hand's above you. Creating a high block, both hands are open. Nice work, Jace. Just make sure you guys are in a back stance. Ready, go. There you go. X and out. There you go. Your next move, what you're going to do is you're going to step forward into a front stance. Your top hand is going to come around, and your bottom hand is going to, the hand in front of you is going to come up like a high block. So it's going to go in front of you like you're serving a platter. Our hands stay open. The other hand's doing a high block. So your right hand is doing the one in front of you. Your left hand is the one above you. There we go. And reset, prepare for Chungmu. Chungmu, man. Ready, and 1. Hiya. 2. Step forward. Stepping all the way through. So you're going to go from a back stance, you're going to step through into a front stance. All right, reset, prepare for Chungmu. Ready, 1. Hiya. Back leg steps all the way through. 2. Into a front stance. Think about the hand motions that you do for comma 1. Jace, go ahead and switch your hands. You want the same hand that matches with your front leg to be the one serving the pizza on the platter. There you go. All right, Charlie, keep those hands where they're supposed to be for me, man. That way I know where you're at. All right, our next move is you're going to do a pseudo, back stance pseudo to the other direction. Go. There you go. And reset, prepare for Chungmu. And 1. Hiya. 2. 3. Pseudo. Hold that back stance pseudo for me. And reset, prepare for Chungmu. And 1. 2. There you go, Jace. Other hand, there you go. Charlie, sit your hands for me. You're supposed to go do the step through now. There you go. 4. Sorry, this is 3, not 4. 3. Turn around pseudo. Now, next move, number 4, you're going to aim with your front hand. You're going to step through and poke with your left hand. And reset. Prepare for trying to move. Ready, 1. Hiya. 2. Front stance. 3. Back stance pseudo. 4. Aim. Step through into a front stance, and you're poking. So if I move towards the camera so you guys can see it better, my other hand's chambered, I'm poking at eye level, keeping my fingers tightly together, and it's at a straight arm at eye level. Reset. Prepare for Chung Mu. Ready, 1. Hiya. 2. 3. Pseudo. 4. Aim, step through, poke. So your left leg should be in the front with your left hand. And reset. Prepare for Chung Mu. Ready, 1. Hiya. 2. 3. 4. Reset, yes, ma'am. Prepare for Chung Mu. Ready, 1. 2. Make sure you guys are in a front stance, your front leg's bent, your back leg straight. 3. 4. There we go. And reset, prepare for Chung Mu. All the way to that point now, all the way to that point. Ready, begin. Katie, move your hand up. Charlie, prepare for Chung Mu and begin. Just Charlie, guys. If you were already there, then hold that last move. All right, guys, that messed everybody up. Sorry, Charlie had to leave. So everybody reset. Prepare for Chung Mu. All the way to that 4th move. Begin. Jay, step through. There you go. Charlie, step through and poke with your other hand. Your left hand should be the one poking. There you go. All right, your next move is your front leg is going to step out into a front stance facing the front, sorry, a back stance facing the front pseudo. Go. There you go. So straight from that front stance poke, you're doing a pseudo towards the front. Make sure with your pseudo, the back hand is facing up. It's a traditional pseudo. There you go. And reset, prepare for Chung Mu. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back stance pseudo. There you go. All right, you guys are pretty familiar with this move because we've done it in some other forms. What you're going to do is you're going to take your front leg. It's going to meet your back leg. You're going to teacup. You're going to set towards the back wall. Then you're going to side kick and land into a back stance pseudo. You're going to side kick away from the camera, land into a back stance pseudo towards the camera. So Katie, you want to land in a pseudo towards the camera. There you go. So what does it look like? So you're in your initial pseudo. You're going to teacup, set towards the back, throw that side kick, And as it lands, you're going to turn and do a pseudo towards the front. Reset. Everybody prepare for Chung Mu. And ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pull up and set. 7, side kick, land, pseudo. Now reset. Prepare for Chung Mu. Up to that point, ready, go. And reset, prepare for Chung Mu. And begin. Make sure you're watching your stances when you do the tail ups with your feet. There you go. Jace, go ahead and follow your dad. Go ahead and do the poke. Your dad's showing you exactly where it's supposed to be. Go and switch your feet. There you go, Jace. Pseudo towards the front. And there we go. Nice work. Everybody go ahead and grab your sticks or bow staffs. Go. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. So the way we prepare for bow 3, we're not actually going to focus too much on bow 3 today, but we are going to learn the beginning basic spin that you will need. So you're going to start with your bow staff in your hand to your side. Notice, and this might be a good training thing to do, is making one side colored so that you can see which end you start with and which end you end with. Are you guys losing my voice? Better? Okay, cool. So you're going to start up here. One end is colored, one end is not. You're going to grab it in the middle of your bow staff. You're going to hold that at your side. What you want to do is you want to take the top end, you want to cross your body and have it point down, flip on that side. Then you want to go pinky to pinky to switch your grip. And now you're reset to the side. You're going to go to the other side. Notice how the new color that's down. There's no color on that side. It goes down. It flips. Pinky to pinky. Grab. I'm reset. Top, down, flip, grab. Reset. Top, down, flip, pinky to pinky, reset. Top, down, flip the hand, your palm up, pinky to pinky, reset. Top, down, flip, pinky to pinky. There you go. And I keep turning my body for pinky to pinky so you guys can see it in the camera. However, what it's going to end up looking like is it's pinky to pinky to your side. So when you start getting faster and when you start getting, or when you are able to get your longer bow staff and train with your longer bow staff, it can look like this. It stays at your side as you go pinky to flip it. The more you practice, the more smooth of a motion it becomes. Yeah, Charlie, keep pressing spins. If you don't have enough space to spin your bow staff, you want to spin a stick instead.
I don't have a stick. All I have is my bow staff.
Okay, well, do your best and be safe about it.
Okay.
Doesn't look as pretty when you have a short stick, and that's okay. When you get the bigger stick, you'll start to feel it a little bit better. Good, Jace, and pinky to pinky, good. Now when you do that pinky to pinky grab, once you have that pinky to pinky grab, try to do it at your side without looking at it. Pinky to pinky. So I don't move it to in front of me. I was doing that for the camera so you guys could see it. You do the grab at the side of your body. Okay, if you need to break it down, turn, flip, pinky to pinky, reset, down, flip, pinky to pinky, reset, pinky to pinky, reset, down, flip, pinky to pinky, reset. There, Miss Katie, it looks like you've got a good handle on it. Miss Isabel, Caleb, there you go. Now try to do that flip or that pinky to pinky grip on your side. If you find yourself, yes, that pinky to pinky grip. If you find yourself slowly working your way up your stick or your bow staff and starts to feel uneven, you're grabbing it wrong. I don't think I'm seeing that, but I may have seen it once, so I just want to double check. Because if you're doing that, you might be grabbing thumb to thumb and pinky to pinky. And then, oh no, not the tip. Jace, take a deep breath. Keep practicing. That's all that matters. It's okay if you don't get it yet. You will get it, and that's the most important part. There you go. Good job. There you go. There's your grip. And now you do it the other side. And it might help, Jace, if you get a new color stick, because every time I start, I don't have a color at the top. I turn, flip, grab, reset. Oh, now I have a different color at the top. Turn, grip, reset, no color, turn, flip, reset, color. All right, guys, and time. Everybody go and put those to the side for me and take a knee. Go and put those to the side and take a knee. Isaac, I'm watching you specifically. Please put it to the side and take a knee for me, sir. Thanks, sir. All right, guys. This month we're talking about having a good attitude. Now, if you can unmute yourself, go ahead and do so to answer this question. But after you raise your hand, what does it mean to have a good attitude? What does it mean? Isaac, what does it mean to have a good attitude? Go ahead and unmute yourself. Thanks,
What
sir.
it means to have a good attitude is like not being negative and being positive about things. Like, let's say, oh, you can do this, or good job, or awesome job, or
Being positive about things and encouraging. Everybody give them one clap. All right, guys. If you can unmute yourself, answer this question. Why is it important to have a good attitude? Charlie.
it's important to have a good attitude because if you have the bad attitude, then more problems can come to you and it can get harder for you to do that thing. So it's important to have a good attitude and cheer up people and help them whenever they need it.
It's important to have a good attitude because it helps others, including yourself. Everybody give her one clap. All right, guys, this week we are talking about having a whatever it takes attitude. Now, having a whatever it takes attitude means that you are willing to do whatever it takes, as long as it's right and moral, to accomplish your goals. So you all have committed to having that black belt. In fact, you guys are level 3, so you are so close to that black belt goal. I mean, you could also have a goal of maybe, having good grades in school, right, Jace? Right, Jace? Is one of your goals having good grades in school? Give me a thumbs up if I'm right. Would you like to have, okay, good. I was going to say, you'd like to have good grades in school. Fantastic. Now, everything has a price. The price of having or getting good grades in school is you have to pay attention in class, right? Give me a thumbs up if you say yes. All right. Yes, ma'am. You also need to be able to do your homework, right? Yes, ma'am. All right. Can you, let's see. Can you go to school, not pay attention in class, but get your homework done and still get good grades? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Can you, let's see, can you pay attention in school, but not do your homework and still get good grades? Say, no, ma'am. You have to pay attention in school and do your homework in order to get good grades. Those are the prices to pay that in order to help us get good grades. All right, guys. Now, one of the most important parts of becoming a black belt is that it teaches us how to be successful, not only in school, but in also, or in karate, but also in life. Because a black belt is just a white belt that never quit, guys. Getting your black belt is all about having a whatever it takes attitude. Because sometimes, I mean, I know I've woken up and I've been like, oh, I really don't want to go take class today. But in order to achieve my black belt, I need to, even on the days where I don't feel like it, I still need to take class, right? Everybody say yes, ma'am? On days, I mean, who wakes up and they don't want to go to school or they don't want to work? Raise your hand if there's ever a day where you're like, I don't want to go to school, or I don't want to go to work. All right. Katie, I think I want your job. Okay, there we go. So sometimes we all have those days. However, in order to be successful, even on those days where we don't want to do it, we still go and do it anyway, because we have a whatever it takes attitude. It takes going to school. It takes going to work in order to be successful. Everybody go ahead and stand up. All right, prepare for Chung Mu. And begin. All right, guys, nice work. What we're gonna do, everybody, you're gonna need a pillow or your kick paddle and a coach or partner. Pillow or kick paddle and a coach or partner. All right, coaches, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold our kick paddle sideways to their body. If you have a pillow, you're gonna hold the pillow sideways to your student's body. What our students are going to do is they're gonna work on their balance and control. We're gonna work on doing a reverse hook kick, round kick. So remember, with reverse kick, we look around and behind us first. We're gonna spot our target, and then we're gonna use that back leg. We're gonna pick it up. And today what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on our hook kick, round kick. As soon as you set it down, you're gonna reset yourself and you're gonna do the other side. Reverse, hook kick, round kick. Set it down, reset. Reverse, hook kick, round kick. Now what's gonna happen is, the best part about pillows and our kick paddles is they're padded on both sides. So you're gonna throw, you're gonna throw your reverse, then you're gonna throw your hook kick on one side and round kick the other side. Yes, ma'am? Or if it's a pillow, it's gonna be held sideways to their body so that when they do their reverse, it's held sideways to their body so they can do a hook kick on one side and round kick on the other side. All right, ready and go. Make sure you check your hands, where your hands stay, because having your hands up and in will help us maintain that control for those double kicks. There you go. Also, having good chambers will also help us maintain good control. Nice work, Miss Isabel. There you go. Nice work. Keeping those hands up, having good control of your kicks. Keep those hands up and in. There we go. Joe, I don't see you. I hope you're getting some practice in somewhere. If your partner is a martial arts student, go ahead and hand the pad over to them so you also get a turn. Otherwise, go ahead and continue to practice. There you go. Work on keeping your hands up and in to help with that control and balance. It's really important that we're able to make sure all of these kicks are defined as we do them. There's Joe. So what helps, make sure if you guys need help with those reverses, when I do my reverse, I'm turning around behind my shoulder and my feet are all twisted up. So the leg that was just my back leg is the one that gets picked up to do that hook kick and that round kick. We're working on keeping our hands up and in to control those kicks. Jace, keep your hands up and in. There we go. Oh, almost. Oh, that was a great back leg hook kick, round kick. Let's make sure we do the reverse. We want that spin. Come on, you got it, Jace. There you go. Nice work, Jace. And time. Everybody go ahead and take your kick paddles and your pillows and set them to the side. All right, guys. I recommend working on this throughout the week so that you guys can get good practice for our combination that we're going to learn on Wednesday and Thursday after we do our fitness goal setting. Now, reminder, Wednesday and Thursday, we're still doing our fitness goal setting, and there is a Google Forms that you'll be able to submit those numbers to after you complete your goal setting and making those goals on Wednesday and Thursday. Making sure, preferably on Wednesday and Thursday, you guys have a space to practice that you can spin a jump rope and still jump over your rope without hitting anybody or anything. All right, everybody, hands behind your back. We're going to continue to be online for this week and next week, so just keep that in mind. And thank you guys for making it into class. Black Belt Creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of Black Belt: modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. Isaac, I saw you had a question, so go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question, sir.
Why are we online, ma'am?
Ask your mom to read you the email that we sent out yesterday. It'll tell you why we're online. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, guys, everybody come to attention. Loud and proud position. Ma'am, Mile High Karate is the best, ma'am. Asa. All right. My Master Club students, you guys are dismissed. Please go wipe something down in your house just to be nice and respectful for your training area. Please grab a practice blade for my leadership students. Either if it's a practice blade or if it's your practice blade, either one works. Go ahead and grab it. You guys have 1 minute, and I'm going to hand you over to Miss Houston and Miss Wanninger.
Bye, ma'am.
Oh, bye, Charlie. Also, please have a coach to train with. Yes, Isaac.
My mom didn't even receive an email about why are we online.
Well, it's because some of our staff have tested positive for COVID, and so we want to keep everybody safe.
Wait, who did, ma'am?
Some of the staff has tested positive for COVID, so we want to keep everybody safe.
Okay. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. And Isaac, please make sure, go ahead and recheck your email because it looks like somebody has resent it. So go ahead and recheck, have your mom recheck her email. It was Miss Houston. She made sure to resend the email. All right, guys, I'm going to hand you over to Miss Houston and Miss Wanninger.
All right, here we go. All right, so we're gonna work on knife defense stuff. So first, you're just gonna take your blade, and your coach is going to do this as well if they're there. Just take your blade out and go in a giant X across your body. And this is all you're gonna do. The goal is not to be little or do it in here. Big motions, like a swinging arch. It feels weird just to draw an X, but that's okay. Can you hit exit? Preferably in your right hand, only because that's typically the hand that most knife fights will happen with, unless you get like a left-handed person, but that's rare. Really hope no one's left-handed. All right, so that is the motion that you guys are gonna go in when we do knife fighting, especially if we go, okay, now you're gonna come into the strike. Strikes would be that first X, so you would step in and you would do that first X slash. And the reason why we did that is so that way you guys get used to stepping and doing a big arm circle instead of a little one, because most of them will come in just like a haymaker would, how it's super big. Most knife attacks will come in super big as well. So now we're going to not do anything with the knife for a second. And all I want you to do is take your right leg and you're just going to step forward and then step back. And that's 1, and do it 10 times with me. Go. 1. And you're going to turn your body as you do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now take your hands, put them in the air. With your hands facing the camera. All right, now touch your forearm and rub your hand up against it. So this part of your arm right here is what you do not want to hit with at all. If you hit with this side, it's going to, or if you block anything and it misses and you accidentally get nicked or something happens, and if you want me to explain further, I can with you guys individually, but this part is going to be more damaging and it will cause the knife fight to be over. Now turn your hands around. Now smack your arm. This side is what you do want to hit with. So anything that we do will be with the back side of your hand. This one will be able to take nicks and hits and anything like that, and you'll still be able to go on. So whenever you do your blocks, you're going to make sure that it's with that side. So all you're going to do is take your hand and put it up, and you're going to step at the same time. So you step forward and your arm, or the front of your arm, is going to be facing away. And then step back. And do that 10 times. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we're going to combine the two. So your coach is going to come into play now. They're going to do that first big swing motion. Remember, coaches, that this is slow because we're still learning it. So it's going to seem weird that you're just going to, and then stop there. It's because they're learning it. So she's going to come in with that first strike, and I'm going to step forward and block. And then we're going to reset. And she's going to do it again. I'm going to step forward and block. And this is all you're doing for right now. 10 times. Go. And then Joe, if you want to stand up, because that's what it'll be for if he actually has it. And then you can go down lower for when he attacks you, so that way you get the practice. But that's how it'll be with somebody out on the street, most likely. And you should be hitting the middle of their forearm. So when you're going to block, if she comes at me, I'm in the middle of their forearm. So I'm not stopping the knife, I'm stopping her arm. Your personal space again. Okay. All right, and time. All right, thumbs up means that it's a good thing. Thumbs down means that it's a bad thing. I'm gonna ask questions. You gotta give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Yes, Sam? Yeah, all right, here we go. All right, so if I'm in a knife fight and I'm this far away from the person, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Thumb should be up. It's a good thing. I am far away from them, preferably at home, not even in the same area. Whatever it is, I should be as far away as possible. That is your best option in a knife fight. Is this a good place for a knife fight? If Miss Wanningersby attacks. No, this is a horrible place. Everything that she does from here, if I try to block it, I could miss and I could get cut. If I try to go for her and she slices me, then I get cut. Those are things that you need to be aware of for this distance. Now, is this a good distance for knife fighting? I'm gonna go with the thumbs up. Yes, it is. I like your half a thumbs up. It is. So if you cannot be outside of the area, away from it, far away, if that is not an option because of wherever you're at, the closer you are to the person, the better. Because if she tries to do a strike and I'm here, she can't hit me even if I missed this. If I missed it and I took it to the stomach and this is how I ended up, unless she can turn her wrist in a super weird way and stab, but that's going to take too much time and her adrenaline's going. This is where you want to be because you'll be able to block anything that's coming and hold on to it and she won't be able to do anything. Make sense? All right, so we're going to move on. Just know that when you do your strike and it comes in, that you want to be as close as possible to your person. All right, so the next part of this is going to be pushing it out of the way. You're going to end at a weird point, but that's because we'll take advantage of that later on in your training. So she does that strike. I'm going to step in and block it, and then I'm going to step backwards and push her hand out of the way. And that's where we're going to stop. So one more time, I stop it, and my leg steps backwards, and I push it out of the way. Make sense? All right, let's go. I like that. It's like a knuckles and a thumbs up. It's a 2-in-1 combination. Yeah. Had to do it, sorry guys. Guys, on me. And then Isaac, finish with the push. So after you stop it, push it down. Good. That looked good, Katie. That was good, Jace. So Caleb, when you stop it, you want to stop it on the inside of their arm. So when she attacks me, I'm stopping it on the inside of her body, not the outside. So you want to stop it here. But with your other hand. And then push it down. Yeah, push it down. Yes, that was it. Do it again. And time. All right, now we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. So if you're a coach, you're just gonna finish up the X. It stays in the same hand. So you just did this one. All you're gonna do is come back and go the other direction. So when she goes to the other direction, I'm gonna take my left hand this time. I'm gonna step into it, block, and then step out and push it out of the way. Thumbs up? Makes sense? All right, go. It should be your left hand, which means your left foot is stepping. Nice, Jace. Yes, Isaac?
If we're gonna be doing it with the printer, do we which hand are we supposed to use?
Both. So if she's doing the first part of the X, then I'm going to use my right hand to step in and block it. And then if she's doing the second part of the X, I'm using my left hand to step in and block it.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Isaac, go to the inside of her arm, not the outside. With your other hand.
Use your other hand, Isaac. Push it down the other way. So your hand should be the one that pushes it down. There we go. All right, for the last 30 seconds, it's going to be a challenge. So your coach is either going to come at you with one side and you're going to have to step in and block it, or your coach is going to come at you with the other side and you'll have to step in and block it. And they can mix it up so they can do like 4 times on one side, 1 time on the other side. Whatever it is, just go slow as coaches because they're still learning on it. But I want to see that they can pick out what side it's coming from and that they can stop it. And go. Nice, Katie. So the only thing, Katie, for you would be to step back sooner. So when you go in and you stop it, as soon as you push it down, get out of the way. Yes, that was good. And time. Face your coach, tell him thank you for coming out here. And come to attention. Bow courtesy. And you guys are dismissed.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Isaac.
What?
All right, make sure you have your bow staffs nearby and anything else that you might need. We're going to start in about a minute. All right, here you. Put your bow staffs down. Off to the side, or a scrum stick works too, depending on the room that you have available in your house. And come to attention. Bow courtesy. And position. Student creeds. And what's your goal? Come to attention. Bow courtesy. Hands off, feet together. 25. Go. One to 5 jumping jacks. And push position. 20. Go. Jog in place when you're done. As soon as we're all jogging in place. And 20 more. Go. It's 20. Oh, this is 20. Thank you. Chest to the ground. Jog in place when you're done. We got music now. All right, this last 10 is on my count. Push position. And as soon as everybody's there, I'll start. Knees are off the ground. And 1, 2, 3. Keep your backs flat. 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. It's a great day. I like running. 8, 9, 10. And relax position or stand up. All right, we're gonna review the forms that the underboats are currently working on. Prepare for Chunji. All right. And go. And reset. All right, so we're gonna go step by step through that one. Prepare for Chunji. And first move, go. So that's the one with the ayah. Hopefully you guys ayah'd. Second thing is these are chambers. So you should have chambered all the way up and went all the way down before you did it. So make sure that you remember that for the rest of the time. And next move, go. Aim, step forward, punch. Front stances, so our front knees bent, our back leg is locked. Next move, chambers, and go. Remember the hand that is doing the blocking goes on top for the chamber and then it goes down. And next move, go. And go. Go. And go. And hopefully there's ayahs on this next move. Go. Next move, go. Back stances. So both your knees are bent. Next move, go. Next move, go. 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 Back stances. Go. 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 Make sure back leg is locked. Go. Go. And go. Reset. Prepare for Chunji. Go. Did we end the last YouTube live? I don't think so. Do you want to end it? Restart?